Okay, so it's all nicely sanded up. When I put the sealer on, it's going to pop the grain and it's going to darken it one tone. This is Zinsser's clear coat, and it's well, actually this is seal coat, and it has a filler in it. I used to be able to get clear coat locally from Lowe's, and until I find some more, I've just been using this. It's fine. I mix it. I put 2/3 of the stuff straight from the tin, and then I top the rest up with denatured alcohol. It's thin enough that capillary action draws it into wood. You're better off putting several thin coats on and building up to a finish than put a thick syrupy one on and have to cut it all back. So I'll get right into that corner there. Look at that. Look how it just changes that colour. Absolutely beautiful. Don't be shy with this stuff. It's thin. You'll see it sorting into the wood, and it's exactly what we want. This is wet wood anyway, but very, very close grained. Getting into the bark. It's nice to have the bark, then the cambium layer is a frame. We're going to have it natural edged. Just wipe off those bits of paper towel. Excellent. So, while that's wet, I'll get the glue. You know, it may help to keep the bark on. Excellent. I'm going to run up a little bit of glue into the part there. That's fine, that hasn't run, it's sucked it in. And a little bit into here. If it runs, just rub it in with your finger. Don't stick it. Now I'm confident that that would hold. Confident, with just small splits. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry, turn it around, sand it up, just give it a light sand with 400, 600, and then I'm going to give it a coat of oil, turn it around. I'll show you what it looks like with the oil when I'm doing the oil, then we'll turn it around and start hollowing. We're going to turn it down a step at a time. We'll take this down to maybe, I don't know, a 1/16 at the edge, going down to an 1/8 of an inch there, maybe a little bit thicker. We'll see. We'll make aesthetic decisions. But I do want it to be slightly thicker in the middle. That'll give it stability. It'll look nicer. Just the weight of it. Turn it an even thickness, I don't think would look right. I want that weight in the bottom, and then the wings just flare out nicely. Good. Right. Let's do it. I'm going to introduce you to this. It's one of my night class students, Beth, who is a woodworker, actually now she's becoming a wood turner as well, and very good. She introduced me to this. It's tried and true. It's a Danish oil finish, but it's quite a thick one. It's got a high build up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on this. You get more of a sheen with this. It's almost like a thin honey consistency. Really does pop the grain. It feeds the wood. It's not heavy and syrupy, although you think it's going to be. It's not. And you get a much more of a sheen than you would with a more thinner Danish oil, or that ilk, shall we say. Look at that, just pops the grain. Doesn't yellow it too much. That's the natural colour of the sapwood on this. Just put a little bit on the foot, although we're going to rework that later, but might as well. It'll do no harm. Plus I just wanted to see what it looks like. Just put some oil on the end grain. It's glued up, so that's fine. Excellent. Okay, let's put that in there. That's really pretty, really pretty. Right, so that's that. I'm just going to rub off the excess, turn it around, and then we'll start hollowing it out. Okay, see you in a minute. That bevel there, very important, has to follow the outside profile. You don't want the tip of the tool like this. Hold on, let me put that light on. There we go. You don't want the tip of the tool like that. If you followed the bevel, you'd cut through the wing, okay? Or you're just dragging a point across that surface. This bevel should float behind the cut, and if you get a smooth surface, you know the bevel's in exactly the right position. So we're following that. I don't want to start a cut here. That would be a big cut on the wing, trying to cut all this corner. So I'm going to cut the periphery first, make a cut there, 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 and then maybe step it down to the thickness that I want. All the time, step, step, step. We can't go right the way. We need to leave these guts in. So let's do it. Can be hard to see the wings. That's a little slow. Okay, so I've got this on top speed. I can see the outside curve there. I can see that bevel's parallel to it. We've got to start out here. Make a cut there. One here. There we go. I'm going to take this cut. Now that there's nothing here in front of that cut, I'm going to come to here. Take that down. Take this one down. Take that to there. I'm going to make just one cut here. And just move that light. There we go. That's better. That's better. One more cut here. Now I can see that bevel's not quite following the outside curve, so it's going too much this way. I need to move the handle away from me to put the tip of the tip. There we go. So we're going to stop that so you can see. Oh, it's a good 5/8 thick, but I just want you to see what we've done. There we go. Cleaned all this up. That's far too thick. So now what I'm going to do is just keep going down. Going to step that cut to there, step that one to there, that one to there, and then get to the thickness I want. I'm going to show you another tool, okay? So that bevel is parallel to the outside curve. Stepping those cuts, not running one into the other. Let's stop that. Excellent. So, nice clean cut there. Bevel was in exactly the right position. That bevel's following the outside curve. Okay, so now I'm going to switch it on. I'm going to take that step down to there. I'm going to step down this section. We're going to go down a step at a time. So I'll show you this with the gouge, and then I'm going to show you another tool. Oh, nice. Starting to break into the heartwood there and there. Very pretty. Right, I'm going to set up, reposition, and want to show you another tool.